You are watching Otero Studios.
Today I wanted to showcase a couple of artists that I've found on Instagram and kind of show some of their art. The first one here is Art Chichi 898. His name is Patrick Rankine. I did get permission from him to showcase his art. Just some of the pieces here. And it looks like this one is Jill from Resident Evil 3. I really dig his style. It's very almost comic book like, but with a anime flair to it. So it's a nice in between. I think that's what draws me to it, because my style is very similar as far as, you know, it's not not as good as this, but it's very similar to this style, where, you know, I kind of have this in between anime. Here's a, I believe, Widowmaker from Overwatch. Very cool stuff. Show a little bit here, but you can find him on Instagram under Art Chichi. I'm not sure if he has a YouTube channel. Here's another, looks like Jill as well. Really dig his style and kind of showcasing what he uses, something similar to what I use, which is the Copics. Here is some Marvel video game characters, all rolled into one. Hager. I wish it wouldn't do that. Yeah, so very cool stuff. You can find him here. Make sure that you let him know that Otero Studios sent you. Another artist I wanted to showcase is Zach Heelt. We actually had a drawing class together at MCC. Does some amazing oil painting, and does a lot of pencil sketch, charcoal. We both fell in love with charcoal in drawing class. Very, very good with anatomy. We just pick each other's brain when we were in class. You know, one thing I always recommend with art, if you find somebody that you know personally and you really enjoy their art, befriend them and pick their brain, because you might pick up a couple of tools and tips and tricks that you wouldn't normally pick up elsewhere. Some amazing stuff. Zach is a great guy, and I'm pretty sure if you find him on Instagram, he is just as nice as he is in person. So definitely go on over, follow him, and let him know that I sent you. Alright, artist number 3 is Kinetic Art Forms, or Kinetic_Art Forms on Instagram. His name is Matthew. Just call him Matt. We actually work at GameStop together. He works at a different store. His style is very, very cool. You know, he has that nice, almost realism with a little bit of fantasy. Big fan, big fan. I love his style. It's the kind of stuff you would see in your dreams, and out there stuff. And here is Cthulhu. I probably butcher the way to say that correctly. Cthulhu. Here's an awesome wolf looking through the window. Matt's a great guy. You know, a lot of the people at GameStop, even for the type of company that GameStop is, they do hire some great people, and that's up to the store managers. But we have some cool people, very talented. So definitely go on over and check out Matt's page. Alright, so I met Bob in Bangor at my very first Comic-Con outside of Rochester, and he is an amazing guy. Kind of upset that he has so little followers on Instagram. You know, it's kind of tough to get a following, so this is why I'm doing this, is kind of to showcase these artists and get some more eyeballs on their art. Bob does a lot of stylistic, almost kind of cartoon comic book art. Really cool stuff. Here's a quick video. Obviously he's using Procreate, so he's using the same tool that I use. Actually, to show you this, I'm using my iPad. Here's Baby Yoda. Very, very cool stuff. It's always cool to see other people's process. He obviously re-renders a lot to make sure that it's coming out correctly. I, on the other hand, I sketch a lot more, and then I'll tighten it up. I don't do as many passes as him, but it shows his artwork is very tight. So definitely give Bob Raymond some love. Next up we have, this one's a kind of a pleasure of mine to show. He actually was a student of mine when I taught at the art stop. He goes by Eko Lantern. Definitely check out his artwork here. For such a young kid, he's grown so much since I had him in class, and he was very interested in digital art, and I think the second or third class he got an iPad to draw along with me in class, because I didn't force the kids to get digital tools. You know, they could draw along with pencil and paper. I used my Cintiq and drew on screen, and then he followed along. But as you can see here, he still draws traditionally. But it's really cool to see the evolution, and I'm really proud to you know, say that he was my student. Obviously, everybody watches the channel. I look at you guys as students. If you tell me you draw, and you know, you get some inspiration from my artwork. So I'm proud of anybody who shows me their artwork and how they've grown. Next up is Todd Napier. I probably butchered your last name, Todd. I am so sorry. I am so bad with last names. But he is a digital artist based out of Maryland, and we've met on the convention circuit. Obviously, still bummed out about the followers. He should have a ton more. He does a lot of pinup work. Obviously, he's mastered the pinup. His artwork is amazing. I already told him if I ever have a little bit of extra cash, I'm definitely going to get a commission from him. His artwork has only gotten better through the years. I've known him, I think, going on 3 or 4 years now. Really great guy. We always talk at cons. We're always picking each other's brain. I can't say enough good things about his artwork. This Baltimore Ravens Venom is a personal favorite of mine. But as you can see, his pinup work is out of this world. So definitely, if you guys want to check out his work, Todd Napier Art. So definitely check it out. And showing some local love here. This is Aaronpbenton from Rochester. We actually met through a mutual friend, our chiropractor. I don't want to say too much more because of HIPAA, but Aaron is a great guy, super fun to talk to, and you know, when he first started really doing conventions, he asked a lot of questions, and you know, that's the important thing is if you're not comfortable with something, ask questions. That's our chiropractor right there, Mike. Another great guy. If he had some art, I'd showcase it because Mike's amazing. This is the local cereal shop that does a lot of comic book stuff around the city. Shout out to Jason Hilton for having such a great shop and showcasing all our artwork. Aaron does a lot of commissions, so if you're interested in picking up a commission, definitely reach out to him. His tag is Aaronpbenton. And obviously, it's always going to bother me when artists have such little followers, so definitely go over there and show him some love. Next up is Rich Woodall. His tag is johnraygun, which is his creator-owned comic. I met Rich at the Bangor Comic-Con as well. Amazing fella. I actually have some of his artwork in my office. I have his It's Thanos holding the Infinity Gauntlet, and a couple other pieces of artwork. He did some turtles as well. Big turtle country up there. But I also wanted to showcase his Instagram because he has a new book on Kickstarter, and they're halfway funded already. It's The Electric Black, along with Joe Schmoekey, who I'm going to show next. But amazing work. I can't say enough good things about him. You know, if I had a problem with an artist, I wouldn't be showcasing him on the channel. So definitely head over to his Instagram, give him a follow, let him know that Otero Studio sent you. Now, to finish off the video of the Instagram artist showcase here, I have a good friend of mine, Joe Schmoekey. His Instagram handle is Schmalke, Schmalke, which K, I don't know why I say key, Ke. You can see it up here at the top. He is also part of the Electric Black book with Johnny Raygun, and his artwork is awesome. I've actually had a piece of artwork in one of his books, another artist I've met in Bangor, Maine. He's part of the Split Decision Comics crew with Ben Bishop and Dylan Andrews and everybody. Great group of guys, super talented, and I've always dug his style. I actually have his Sandman hanging in my wall. But definitely check out the Electric Black book Kickstarter. This is him showcasing his Denver Comic-Con appearance. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely recommend checking it out. If you live in the Denver area, definitely go up there and check him out. Some more of his artwork. If you guys happen to be on Instagram, definitely head over and tell them that Sal sent you, or Otero Studios. They'll know. But I always want to support artists and my friends. You know, it's not just unknown people. These are people I know in real life, and hopefully you can send some love his way. I want to thank everybody for watching, and check out my Instagram. It is Otero Studios, where I post a lot of my artwork, and I also now have a fine arts channel, but that is for 18 plus because I do nude figure drawing on there. But if you get a chance, head on over to Instagram, and I'd love to talk to you guys, interact with you on there, because don't really use Facebook too much anymore other than the actual Otero Studios page. And I am very active on Twitter, so Twitter is at Otero Studios as well. I want to thank everybody for watching, and if you would like to have your art Instagram showcased in future videos, I already plan on doing one on Sora Sung, Ben Bishop, and a couple other people. Ken Kraminski is another one I really want to showcase. He has hyperrealism, and I've become such a huge fan of hyperrealism now that, you know, it's just one of those things where if you feel like you kind of feel comfortable with a style, that you want to tackle something else, and realism's always been kind of hard for me, so that's why now I've been doing a lot more realism. So you'll see a lot more of that as well. Just an idea of the type of realism I do now is this Finn Balor. So one thing I will recommend about Procreate is that it does feel like a real pencil. I know it's kind of expensive to get a real pencil feel when you can just bust out a pencil, but the ability to take this with you anywhere and just sit down and sketch beats having a sketchbook with you all the time. So definitely recommend grabbing one if you can afford it. Other than that, pencil and paper still works great. So I want to thank everybody for watching. And as always, don't forget to keep it over 9,000.